Stop everything. What I'm about to reveal will shake the foundation of the entire NFL universe. An insider's secret so explosive, so shocking, that it could redefine everything we thought we knew about player movement, team strategies, and the future of one of the league's most storied franchises. Believe me when I say this. Right now, behind closed doors, an unprecedented chess move is unfolding, and the entire football world is holding its breath. I have inside sources, sources I trust implicitly, who just confirmed that something incomprehensibly massive is happening right now, in the dead of winter, when most fans are distracted by draft projections, off-season rumors, and coaching carousel chaos. But this is different. This transcends typical trade rumors. This isn't just a player linked or team interested. No, what I'm about to tell you is a secret so guarded, so tightly kept under lock and key, that only those with direct access to NFL high command know the full scope of it. A superstar, an elite player who is currently in the middle of an intense NFL season, an athlete who has been the subject of rumors, debates, and speculation for years, may soon be on the move, and not just for a decent package or a mid-round pick. No, this is a potential game changer, a seismic shift that could send shockwaves through the entire league, impacting playoff races, team dynasties, and the future of one of the NFL's most ambitious franchises. What's more, the whispers are that this move is being orchestrated with precision, with a level of secrecy and strategic intent that only the very top brass are privy to. And I've got the inside info. My sources tell me that the front office, an organization that's been under scrutiny, under pressure to rebuild, to fix what's broken, has been in secret meetings for weeks. Phones have been ringing off the hook, encrypted calls exchanged between GMs, agents, and confidants. Private jet charters have been booked, clandestine meetings held in undisclosed locations. Everyone is racing against the clock, trying to outsmart their rivals to secure what many insiders are calling a move so bold it could change the league's landscape forever. And at the heart of it, an acquisition that could tip the scales in their favor, an addition so impactful it's akin to acquiring a piece of NFL history. But who is it? Who is this mystery player capable of such chaos? Who can command this level of intrigue, this level of high-stakes secrecy? I can tell you now, the whispers are swirling with names, but let's keep the suspense for just a moment longer. Because what I'm about to show you is a behind-the-scenes glimpse into a game of chess so intricate, so high-stakes, that even the league's biggest power brokers are on edge. This is a story you won't hear anywhere else, an exclusive, a deep dive into the covert machinations that could soon shake the NFL to its core. But first, let's set the scene. Imagine a franchise desperate for a spark, a fix, a game-changing piece to finally elevate them from their recent struggles. The New York Giants, struggling with a brutal 7-27 record over the past 2 seasons, grappling with instability at head coach, and lacking that one player who can electrify the entire offense and defense simultaneously. They've been searching relentlessly, secret meetings in Manhattan skyscrapers, clandestine calls from team executives in the dead of night, trying to piece together a plan to turn around a sinking ship. They've been scouring the market, trolling the waiver wire, digging through free agency, trying to find that special someone. An athlete with the rare versatility, the raw athleticism, and the mental toughness to be the cornerstone of their future. They've spoken to agents, coaches, and insiders, trying to locate the missing piece that can finally bring stability, confidence, and a swagger back to the Big Blue. And then, they found HIM. Yes, I said HIM, and if you think I'm joking, think again. Because this is no ordinary player we're talking about. This is someone whose talent, drive, and potential are so immense that the Giants' entire blueprint for 2026 is being rewritten around his arrival. Now, hold on tight because here comes the reveal you've been waiting for. I'm talking about Isaiah Simmons. Yes, Isaiah Simmons, the linebacker, the hybrid, the Swiss Army knife of the NFL. The player who burst onto the scene out of Clemson with unmatched athleticism, a 6'4", 238-pound frame, and a versatility so rare that he was dubbed the ultimate defensive chameleon. This isn't just a rumor. This isn't wishful thinking. Behind closed doors, the talk has become a near certainty. The Giants are aggressively pursuing Simmons, their front office working in the shadows to craft a deal that could reshape their destiny. And why Simmons? because he embodies everything that the Giants need: speed, coverage ability, pass-rushing prowess, and a relentless mindset. His 2022 season was a highlight reel: 99 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, 1 returned for a touchdown. And even in recent seasons, his impact has been undeniable. Despite bouncing between teams, Arizona, then New York, and now Carolina, Simmons remains one of the league's most dynamic and underutilized talents. His career highlights: a first-round pick at number 8 overall, Clemson star, the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week in 2024 after a blocked field goal returned for a TD. His stats tell a story of potential, the kind of player who, with the right system and role, could become a perennial All-Pro. But here's the kicker: his contract situation is a perfect storm. A practice squad contract signed just months ago with no long-term deal yet in place. His market value: modest, around $2 million for 2024, but the Giants are eyeing a multi-year pact, a chance to lock down a young star at a relative bargain. And the benefits? Multifold. Simmons's elite athleticism can transform the Giants' defense overnight. He's a game wrecker, capable of dropping into coverage against the league's tight ends and running backs, rushing the passer, or playing with his hand in the dirt. A true, do-it-all defender. Now, here's what makes this even more explosive. The NFL's top brass is internally buzzing about this potential trade. I've heard whispers of NFL authorities, league insiders with a seat at the table, praising Simmons's talent, calling him a generational athlete with star potential. League sources, those who work behind the scenes, are signaling that this move isn't just a fantasy. It's a meticulously orchestrated plan, one that could unfold in the next few days, with the Giants making a bold push to acquire Simmons and elevate their team from basement dwellers to playoff contenders. The Giants' GM, Joe Schoen, is regarded by insiders as a genius in the shadows, quietly navigating through all this chaos, lining up the pieces, negotiating like a chess master. And there's more. Rival teams, including NFC heavyweights, are trying to block this deal, knowing that landing Simmons could tip the balance of power in the NFC. The logistics are complex. A combination of draft picks, future considerations, and maybe even some cash considerations. Massive incentives built into the deal to ensure Simmons's motivation. Rumor has it that the Giants are willing to part ways with multiple high-value draft picks, possibly their 2026 first-rounder and some future considerations, to secure this once-in-a-generation talent. And if I tell you the reaction inside the Giants' front office, it's electric. The entire organization is buzzing, knowing that the acquisition of Isaiah Simmons could be the spark that ignites their franchise. The GM, the coach, and even the ownership are already dreaming of next season, of a defense that's feared, an offense finally supported by a dynamic, playmaking linebacker who can do it all. The whispers are that the coaching staff is already crafting schemes designed specifically around Simmons's unique skill set, his versatility, his speed, his intelligence. And the bonus: insiders say that Simmons's agent is already in advanced talks, negotiating incentives that could include performance bonuses, incentives for Pro Bowls, sacks, interceptions, and even some crazy clauses, like a $1 million bonus if Simmons makes the All-Pro team or if he hits a certain number of sacks. This isn't just about a player and a team. This is about a war of strategies, a game of high-stakes chess played in secret, with the NFL's future hanging in the balance. The Giants, hungry for relevance, are willing to push every boundary, every limit, risking it all on one move that could define their next decade. And now you're asking, who else is involved? Who's trying to stop this from happening? Well, the league whispers speak of rival teams, those who are also interested, those who are desperate to block the Giants' plans and keep Simmons for themselves. The stakes have never been higher. Because everyone knows once this deal happens, it could set off a chain reaction, trades, signings, draft day surprises, and the league will never be the same. But hold on, there's still more. Because behind every great move is a mastermind, a genius pulling the strings, an architect of this high-stakes game. Someone who sees beyond the immediate, who understands the true value of Isaiah Simmons, and who is orchestrating this covert masterstroke from the shadows. And I've uncovered that this individual's projections, their plans, and their visions are worth billions. Yes, billions. Their strategy. to turn the New York Giants into a defensive powerhouse, a team that commands respect nationwide, a franchise that people will talk about for generations. So, as we speak, the clock is ticking. The next 48 hours will be crucial. Will this blockbuster trade come to fruition? Will Isaiah Simmons wear the Giants' colors next season? Or will rival teams swoop in, disrupt the plans, and snatch him away? That's what everyone is trying to figure out right now. And trust me, once this deal finally gets done, or if it collapses, everything you think you know about the NFL's offseason will be turned on its head. This story isn't finished yet. The next chapter. It's written in the secret rooms, the whispered deals, and the midnight calls that are already happening. Stay tuned, because what I've just given you is only the beginning. When it all unfolds in the coming days, you'll remember this moment as the turning point, the truth behind a secret so explosive, so monumental, that it will be etched into NFL history forever. And here's the question for you. Are you ready to witness a legendary move? Because history is about to be made.